Hooray, hooray, today's the day. It's our last day of the end of year assessment packet, numbers 19 through 22. Please open up to page 133 with number 19 right at the top. So what you're going to be doing on this problem is you need to figure out the missing side lengths of this rectilinear figure. Remember, rectilinear figure just means that there are multiple rectangles, more than one rectangle, kind of pushed together to create a figure. Then you have to find the area. Remember to include the unit. So I drew some arrows on yours to here and here. Those are some missing side lengths. You need to figure those out. Use the other side lengths around you to kind of help you figure that out. And then you have to find the area. So remember, when you're finding the area, you're probably going to want to use two different number models, one for one of the rectangles and one for the other one, and then figure out the total area of the entire figure. And then it says, how did you figure out the missing side lengths? So these missing side lengths up here, what did you do so that you could figure out what those missing numbers were? Moving on to question number 20. Two third grade teams run races at field day. They run around the rectangular fields marked with cones and they compare their times. Gabriel says that the race is not fair because the distance around field 1 is longer. Find the perimeter of each field. So you have to keep in mind how are you going to figure out perimeter? And if you look around, you will see that you're going to put the perimeter of field 1 right there, including the units, and the perimeter of field 2 right down here. Don't forget the units. And then you need to answer that question. Is the race fair? Is it fair? Is it the same length or is it a different length? Explain your answer. Moving on to the last two problems on this page and on the entire test. It tells you that you need to circle all the rectangles, mark an X on all the squares, and shade all of the rhombuses. Next, you're going to explain why the shapes you circled are rectangles. So what makes those shapes rectangles? Finally, draw another quadrilateral that is not a rectangle, square, or a rhombus. For number 22, you're going to solve, make an estimate to check whether your answer makes sense. Please don't forget to fill in this unit box and include your estimate and your actual. Great work! Make sure when you're done with the entire test to check all of your problems for completion. Have a great day!